Are you ready for Filipino breakfast? Look at the spread today. Looks really good. Alright, it's your girl Peggy here. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the breakfast master up zone. I prepared us some Filipino style breakfast with longanisa sausages as well as some leftovers. The comedian Joy Coy joked that Filipino breakfast is just leftovers with eggs, right? Alright, so I'm gonna show you guys quickly how I prepared the breakfast. Let's start over here. I got us some Skinless Longanisa Sausages. This is my first time trying the skinless version and it's really interesting. And these came frozen. I thawed it overnight in the fridge. And to cook this, I added some water into my pan and then I put the skinless sausages into the pan. And because they're skinless, you have to be careful when picking these up, otherwise you'll lose its shape. So I fry them up until all the water has evaporated. And then I fry them for another 5 to 6 minutes until it's nice and brown with a little bit of char on the surface like that. And that's good to go. And for other sides today, I also fry up some Spam. And for the leftovers, I got us some pork belly roll, which are leftovers from my previous video. I cut them up into slices and then I just reheat them in the oven for about 10 minutes. And they're good to go. And of course, you can't have a Filipino breakfast without fried eggs, right? So I fried up some fried eggs, sunny side up eggs, and some white rice. So what we have here is a Filipino-style breakfast with sausages, eggs, Spam, and leftover pork belly roll. Feel free to share with me how you turn your leftovers into breakfast. I think these pork belly rolls are also good for frying in adobo rice, right? You know, just chop it out in pieces and then fry them up with some adobo seasonings and sauces. Alright, let's start with some skinless longanisa sausage. Ooh, they look pretty good. It's a nice char to it. They're like sweet breakfast sausages. You know what? I like it. It's pretty good. Do you guys like skin or no skin? My dad, he likes sausages, but he doesn't like the skin around it. So every time he eats hot dog or sausages, he'll peel off the skin before eating it. I like it. This is good. Let's eat some rice. Wow. This is a rice and sausage bite. Wow. Simple and delicious. Spam. These are just regular Spam. Spam rice. It's like Spam sushi. Alright, let's go for the pork belly roll. Look at that. I love this, especially the skin. It tastes just as good as a leftover. I'm gonna cut this up and eat with the rice. Pork belly roll with rice. Oh wow. It's even better with white rice. Okay, I can see why white rice is so important in Filipino cuisine. Alright, another delicious bite right here. Oh my goodness. The skin and the fat, it kind of just melts into the rice when you're eating it. Holy moly. Now I get why some people get upset when I don't include any white rice when I'm eating Filipino food. I can see why white rice is so important. It just goes great with all of the food. Okay, cheers to white rice. Let's eat it with some eggs. This is pork belly roll with gooey eggs. Holy moly, that's delicious. I love leftovers. And the skin is nice and chewy. Alright, this is another pork belly roll with egg bites. That's absolutely delicious. Let's cut up another piece of the pork belly. Ooh. Alright, I'm gonna do another pork belly and egg bites. Alright, here we go. This is so simple, yet so delicious. Pork belly roll with rice. Egg and spam. Okay, let's go for some more the pork roll. This is gonna be good. Okay, the skin is not as crunchy and crispy as when it was fresh, but it's still really nice. It turns into like a chewy type of texture. It's almost like I'm eating beef jerky. Alright, I'm just gonna eat the whole egg if I can fit in my mouth. I love it. Pork belly, rice. Skin and rice. Let's make this our last bite and we call it good. This is so good. Eat it with some rice. That is a fantastic meal. This is really good. Even though this is a leftover, it tastes just as good. The skin is not as crispy and crunchy as the fresh one, but the skin is still really nice. It turned into like a little chewy beef jerky type of texture. And I was saying earlier, now I understand why white rice is so important in Filipino meals, because the white rice just complements almost everything. And as for the Skinless Longanisa Sausage, the texture, it just reminds me of meatballs. It's like I'm eating meatballs because there's no crunchy skin around it. This is great for if you don't like that crunchy skin, like my dad. Personally, I think I would prefer the ones with skin. I like the crunchy bits. Yeah, so feel free to share me what are some of your leftover recipes, how you turn your leftover meat into something good for breakfast the next day. I always have a lot of leftover food, so it'd be great to do some leftover recipes as well. Alright, time for me to go take a breakfast nap. Be sure to like and subscribe and check out my other delicious eating shows, which will be on your end screen to your left and to your right. See you on the next video.